What's going on? It's your boy King with a guy. We back at the spot, and I bet you wasn't expecting this.
Definitely wasn't.
I came up here and I brought my guy from way back in the day. If you fucking know, you already fucking know what the fuck's going on, right? My nigga right here has been a fucking savage since the day I met him. One of the most fearless one of the most fearless dudes I've ever met. And without further ado, I'm here to introduce my guy, Raheem RJG3, the 845 photography legend. What's going on, my guy? How you living?
How you doing, man? I appreciate you for having me up here.
You already know we got to get that up here. The town needs this, know what I'm saying?
Yes, we do.
So,
It's long overdue.
Right, exactly.
They don't even, I mean, people probably know we go way back.
They know that.
Yeah.
They know that. So, Rob, right? We're going to start this off with the infamous question that we always start off with here at the spot. Describe the Rocklin County culture through your point of view.
Rocklin County culture. I mean, I feel like as far as like creatives in Rocklin go, I feel like everybody's getting comfortable with like stepping into their element nowadays.
You feel like there's a culture?
Yeah, for sure. Especially over like the past 2 years, we've definitely cultivated like a Rocklin scene.
For sure. Okay.
Not everybody is, we're not as unified as we should be, but you know, everybody's doing their own thing. It's a good thing to see.
So overall, do you feel good about the culture? What are the pros and what are the cons?
Cons, we just need to be more unified and just do more shit together.
Yeah.
I feel. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I just feel like the unity is there's a lack of unity in Rocklin. Everybody is kind of to themselves, or everybody has their own cliques and stays to their own cliques. And I just feel like, you know, cliques need to click up.
That's 100% of a fact. 100% of a fact. I feel like everybody wants to be the guy that did it, and now everybody has to praise him, her, whoever it is, because they're the ones that did whatever it is they think they fucking did.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody wants to be the pioneer.
Exactly. That happens though. So, when did you decide to step up and be one of the pioneers of the 845 scene?
It's not necessarily me deciding to step up and, you know, wanting to be a pioneer.
Right.
It was just more so I just wanted to do my own thing and, you know, just step into my element. So, I just started taking pictures and going crazy like 4 or 5 years ago.
And what started that career? You know, when did you say, I'm gonna go pick me up a camera? Do what I gotta do.
Well, I've been taking pictures since I was little. I've told this story before with Marco and shit. But my mom used to make me take mad pictures of her when I was little. So after got her on my arm.
Who's he? I know that should hurt.
Yeah, a little bit. Fucking what was I saying? But yeah, after high school, I caught some more inspiration like through Instagram and shit, with, like photography. And that's when I was working at Stop and Shop. Saved up for like 4 weeks. Bought a nice little DSLR. Quit. The rest is history.
Word? You just bought the camera.
Yeah. As soon as I bought the camera, I bought it on.
How did you start booking jobs? For the people out there that don't know how to book a job, especially when they just picked up a camera, you know?
Those jobs just started coming like through word of mouth and shit. And then after I joined like THE Films, I started getting more gigs and shit like that. But a lot of my jobs were just like through the gang or like through word of mouth, Instagram. Instagram made me a lot of money.
Really?
And, you know, still does today. I'm pretty sure Instagram has made everybody a lot of money.
Hell yeah.
Instagram is like the shit. But yeah, that's how that happened.
So we see in your photos, right? It's a lot of like celebrity, like I'm talking like from Drake, Queen Latifah, you know what I mean? There's no limit to where you've taken these pictures. How does a photographer get so close to these artists? You know what I'm saying?
Well, me, I'm relentless.
It's somebody's dream to even see Drake.
Nah, yeah, for
let
sure.
alone get a picture, you know?
Facts. I'm relentless when I'm in the field. I don't give a fuck, cause the only people that can really stop me in the field is like security. So like once I get through security, there's no like, and then of course you got like people's entourage and shit. Be like, oh, who you, blah blah blah. But it's just like I kind of just blend in. I'm a fly on the wall. I don't give you a reason to want to, you know, kick me out of a place, because I'm just like, I'm so discreet and candid. So it's more so just like just blending in and just like not doing too much. Like I'm not a fanboy when I'm out there. I'm more like I look like the nigga you should get your picture taken by. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I carry myself when I'm out there. Especially like when I'm in a place where like nobody knows me and shit like that. I just be just like.
So you just like find these? Do you just like find them on some like you just find them in the street?
Well, it depends because like some gigs I might have the connect and the hookup, so getting close to a certain person might not be as hard as opposed to like because there's been plenty gigs like there's been a Tory Lanez gig where I wasn't invited at all.
How'd you get in?
But I showed up dumb early to the venue, and I just told them I work because it was a Power 105 gig. I told the niggas at the door, I was like, I work for Power 105 1, blah, blah, blah. They was like, all right, cool, go ahead. Nobody was in stage, it was at stage 48. Nobody was in stage 48 yet. My mom's calling me. Nobody was at stage 48 yet. So I got there like maybe an hour or two before the gig started. I was like, yo, I work for Power 105 1. Granted, I knew niggas at Power 105 1.
You just say names, this guy, that guy.
But I wasn't invited at all. So I told security, blah, blah, blah. He was like, he looked at me a little funny and he just let me in. And I've been to stage 48 many times, so I know people in there. I know like the top dog at stage 48 is some Chinese lady. So even if I did get kicked out, I'd be like, yo, man. But I didn't get kicked out. And then I went on stage, and then after that, the whole night just started going, and then Tori came through, and then I was just on stage.
Snapping pictures, doing what you gotta do. So your advice to other photographers out there who just want to be go-getters and get their content out there is just be a bully.
Just be a bully, bro.
Bully your way in, do what you gotta do.
Cause people can sense energy. So it's like when you look scary in the field, like people can sense that. Like, so it's just like when I'm out there, I don't give off that kind of energy. I don't give off the kind of energy like, yo, I don't belong here.
Yeah.
Like even when like I'm not supposed to be there, I give off the energy like, yo, I got invited by the CEO. Like, what are you about to tell me? You feel me? Like,
and at the end of the day, you look like you somebody who you should get your pictures.
And on top of that, I got a big ass camera. It looks professional.
Handling
I'm
business.
dressed well. I got a nice camera book bag. Like, there's not much you can really tell me.
Yeah. Right, especially since everything right now is about that content. Content is key,
sure.
And then one thing leads to another. It's a network. So talk about how important it is to network, especially as a photographer.
Well, the famous saying goes, "Your network is your network." So,
how true is that?
It's very true. Another saying goes, "It's not about what you know; it's about who you know." You can know all the things in the world, all the info in the world, but if you don't have those, right connections, if you don't have that right contact, that right phone number to, call somebody and make some shit happen, it's just like, it's very hard to do shit on your own. So networking and just talking to people, I like to talk to everybody now. Before I used to be like like a fly on the wall, but now I just like talk to whoever I feel like I should be talking to.
So who's the first celebrity you ever take a picture of, and how'd you feel when you were in that moment?
Fabulous.
Right. How'd you find him? How'd you get to him?
Fabulous was a connected gig. So when I joined THC Films, they had shout out Manny, shout out Ed. They had connects with Tony Moxberg, who's really close with like the Locks, and then that's how we got close to the Locks and shit. And he knows Fab as well. So that was like my first gig. So he hooked us up. It was at Connecticut in Toad's Place. Yeah. And
Toad's Place is legendary.
Yeah, Toad's Place is super. Oh my god, super legendary. Super crazy shit happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, he got us in easy. We had backstage passes, access. I had access to the stage, backstage, all that, and then that was my first like official celebrity shooting gig, whatever you want to call it. And that was just like, from there on, I was just like, all right, bet.
Do this. Right. So talk a little bit about THC Films. What does it mean anyway? What does THC Films
The highest creation.
Right. Okay, so talk a little bit about THC Films and the guys and what they do and how you guys put together what you guys got going on.
THC Films, we're just a media company basically, and we have multiple talented people on the team that do a multitude of things. That's my team, man. That's my team. THC and New York's nationality kind of intertwined. So, yeah.
Okay. Word. So how important is it having a team? A lot of people say you want to go fast, do it yourself. You want to go far, get a team.
Having a team is very important, man. I wouldn't be where I am without my team. Honestly, it's just you can't do everything by yourself. I know in the beginning it might seem like you want to do that, but it's just like as you elevate and as you progress in your craft, like you start to realize like, yo, I need somebody to, like graphic design and fucking Photoshop, all these other.
Sometimes you don't see everything.
Yeah.
Right. Sometimes you don't see everything. That makes sense. So how did you start educating yourself to create better content? From your first picture with Fabulous, that first setup, that first meeting, to being at the VMAs, which we're gonna get into.
What's the question again? My fault.
How do you educate yourself to make better content?
It kind of just comes naturally. I mean, of course, I used to like study, go on YouTube University, and just hours of just watching videos and shit. But the pictures kind of just like, because each picture is like in a different environment, so it's just like certain venues have dope lighting and stadiums and shit. Like, I don't know, just like certain aesthetics. The pictures just come naturally. I don't really know how to explain it, man. It's just like every environment produces a better picture.
I'm pretty sure every real photographer would know.
Depending on like where I'm at,
Right. What's one thing you wish you knew when you first started taking pics? When you first picked up a camera?
I don't know. That's a tough one. I don't think I wish I would have known anything.
Like I said, grain of salt.
Yeah, because everything I ended up knowing, just ended up happening.
How important is it, right, to understand the business of photography?
Oh yeah, business, not just photography. Knowing the business aspect of any craft is super important. Because in business, like you can always, like I used to do shit like through like under the table kind of thing. Like I would get a gig and like get paid through like Cash App or something like that. But it's just like you got to think about taxes and shit like that. So it's just like learning the business aspect for anything is very important.
Okay. So obviously as a photographer, ain't shit free.
No.
When is it ever free?
Yeah, if I fuck with you.
Right, exactly. So people gotta understand that term. If I hit you up, because I have this problem too sometimes. If I hit you up, 9 times out of 10, it'd be free.
Yeah. If
you hit me up, it is not free. But you have I don't create. Like this is like when I first saw this, I'm like, oh my god, this kid is a genius, bro. Like this is how you really just like silence everything. I mean, I don't create for free. How did you come up with that and when?
It happened in 2018.
Yeah.
I was on Instagram scrolling. I got inspired by this quote, and then in my head, I'm like, I've always wanted to make a clothing line, so I got on what was the website? Teespring. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was Teespring, and I just wrote this out. I don't create for free, and then I'm like, all right, that was cool. And then there was a button that I clicked by accident. It had duplicated it, and then it put like another I don't create for free under the I don't create for free. So I'm like, all right. So then I just started taking off I took off the free, and then I just I just turned it into like
one after another
Wi-Fi type shit.
Word. Yeah. And then next one thing led to another.
Yeah, type shit. And then that's how that was born.
Okay. So talk about the concept behind it.
I Don't Create for Free is just a clothing brand for all creatives, all entrepreneurs. I know how it feels to, be lowballed or people taking advantage of your work or just people not respecting you for whatever reason. So this is kind of just like a statement for people to put on to just let people know like, yo, this is how I pay my bills, this is how I take care of my kids, this is how I.
You got kids?
Nah.
I mean, wait, what?
I mean, Rocco shit.
Right. Word. That is a child.
Yeah. So this is like you wear this to your gig, somebody reads it, and they gonna pay you.
It's a fact. It's a fact. Like there's nothing nobody can say. Exactly. They're gonna send you that shit as soon as you walk through the door. Like, oh, this motherfucker not playing. Fuck that. Word. So, was it always photography, or was there a career path before this?
Nah, bro. There was nothing. There was nothing up here.
Right.
As far as like after high school, I was just like, all right, RCC maybe.
And what we gonna do?
One semester, dropped out. All right, what's next? ShopRite, sure. Abercrombie, Forever 21, whatever.
Oh my God, the Abercrombie days.
We used to work there.
Lord Jesus Christ, God, we used to work at Abercrombie. Who the hell?
Also, you know who else really got me inspired to get back on my photography shit? Kaya.
Shout out Buzzin', man.
Yeah, for sure.
She a real legend. She really came out here and did what she had to do. And she, I must say, like, she didn't wake Rocklin up.
Nah, for sure. She definitely
she woke Rocklin up when it comes to this video shit.
I gotta give
and
her
she's still stepping.
Her flowers with that. Cause back in high school I used to see her with her camera. She'd be like, yo, I love taking pictures. Like, I can't wait. Like, so she definitely put the battery in my back in 12th grade for sure.
I was one of her first photo shoots out here, if I'm not mistaken.
So shout out.
I had to get the Hollister going on. If you know about that one, you know that's a very legendary shoot. So shout out, cousin, man. You know that. So what can we see from Raheem in the next 5 years?
Shit. Honestly, I'm just trying to. Shit, I might have a kid. Who knows?
We at that age.
Honestly, bro, I'm just trying to break my generational curse. Because you know, people like us minorities, us Haitians, we don't really come from much. So I want to just I want to open my own studio first of all, for sure. I want to have my own house. I want to have my own kid. Not saying that, you know, I'm an advocate in 5 years, who knows, but you know. I'm just, I really just want to start teaching people how to, you know, break those generational curses. That's why I'm like teaching myself about the stock market now and shit, real estate, things like that. Just trying to make an impact, man. Just teach everybody. Each one teach one. That's my motto. Each one teach one. I like that. That's fine. So, what are some future things you're looking forward to do with photography? Honestly, I can't really answer that question. And videography, you know? I can't really answer. As far as photography, I can't really answer that question because I've just been onto other things. But videography, I definitely want to shoot like short films for sure. Yeah. Docs. I love video. I think I love videos more than photos. I love photos, but like videos is different, man. You can just tell a different story with videos, as you know. Definitely want to shoot a movie, some type of movie. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna figure it out. Yeah, for sure. I definitely want to build another media company that I could just put creatives under and just have everybody, you know, create for free. For sure. I mean, maybe. Right. I don't know. There's a lot of ideas, man. It's just executing them. Fire. And yo, I guess that pretty much wraps everything they need to know for right now. Yes, sir. Right? I want to thank you for coming up here on the spot, bro. Dropping gems and letting everybody know a little more about RJG and who you are and what you do. Appreciate you. And you already know, bro. Appreciate you always. Me and Rob gonna put something together for the town, for you artists, so we can shake something up for you guys. Marco as well. We gotta shake the town. We gonna let you guys know one time for the one time who was originally doing this shit. We used to shake the town on some high school shit. So now, we gonna let older, so we're gonna remind you guys what's going on here and who was originally out here making noise on this viral shit. And let y'all know who's real, who was really doing this shit, man. We really used to do some dumb shit, bro. So dumb ad, yo. Remember the Vine with the sock? Oh my Lord Jesus, man. Listen, we might give TikTok hell in a little bit. I don't know, cause when two niggas who know how to touch that computer get together, that's for sure. It's over with. Know what I mean? So with that being said, it's your boy Kingmil the 8 guy. I got my guy Raheem Givans in the building, and we at the spot. Peace. Ooh, fire, my G. You ready? Marco! Happy that's it. 20 minutes?